Hi, I'm Mike Malaska of Malaska Golf, and I've got Brian Gott here, who is one of our certified coaches. Now, it's interesting, Brian came to me first as a player. So I'm up in Colorado, he comes to take lessons, had some things that were pretty interesting, and we worked on some things. He got significantly better, and so then he wanted to be more involved as first as a player, and then as he started to see the value in him, then what happened?
Well, I think about the third time I saw you, I finally came to you and said, you know what, I think I can teach this stuff.
Yeah. It's pretty simple. See, that's really actually pretty good. Third time he goes, you know what, I think I already know all this. And he probably knew most of it because you were doing it in your own game.
Yeah. So I had a chance to work him over to make me one of his certified coaches. And it's been a great experience. And I'm living proof that the M system works.
Well, and again, everybody that's on staff, we all go through this same process. We've all worked on it. Everybody's plays, and everybody's seen the value in their own game. So that's unlike a lot of things out there. A lot of guys teach a method. Doesn't necessarily mean it's really helped them. It's just the method that they teach. So Brian's been great. He's come at it the right way. First, a master club fitter, one of the best in the country. Then as a player, now as a teacher. So he's got everything you need in golf. It's going to be well worth the time spent.
So my name is Brian Gott. So I got to play a lot of golf in the industry that I worked in, which was nice. And then as I'm tinkering around with clubs a little bit, I'd build a driver for somebody or tinker with my own clubs. And one day somebody had mentioned that I should do this for a living. Just being about an 8 handicap when I first got in the industry, obviously I wanted to get better. So I started to study and watch a lot of stuff online and kind of started to watch some videos from a guy named Mike Malaska. The guy really started to make sense. Everything was really simple about the golf swing, where everybody makes it really complicated. So I got an opportunity to go visit Mike in person, and that's kind of where our relationship started.
So we came up and hit a few balls, and I'm kind of watching and I'm going, okay, that's a little interesting. Some things you got going on here.
The first time I came back and I was measurably hitting the ball better. Really loved competition a lot. So I was a member of the PGA section. I wasn't doing very well, kind of always at the bottom of the leaderboard. But after a couple sessions with Mike, things really started to improve and I got better and started to be a little bit more competitive in our section.
He's now becoming one of the best teachers in the country because of his understanding and what he's done with his own game. And that's really a big thing. As a lot of the teachers that are out there talk a game. They talk about swings, they're very technical, they can stand on the range, and if you give them 5 or 6 balls, they can make a swing that looks really good, but they can't play. Because a lot of what they're doing and a lot of what they're working on, it's really hard for even them to do it under competition, let alone the people they're teaching.
After my association with Mike and I started to learn more about how to teach the golf swing itself, I finally started to see some improvement. And once I got involved with Will and starting to teach more on the course as opposed to the individual lessons on the range, I really started to see my students improve a lot.
What's great about a group lesson is that I may hit a fantastic shot and somebody else may hit a bad shot, or vice versa. And you get to learn from what the other people are doing and how they're approaching things. And so you get basically 3 times the experience in one round.
Brian brings unmeasured value. When Brian and I started chatting about the direction of golf instruction, I quickly bought into that idea on what golf instruction should be. In my current role, I don't have the time that I would like to build the program, so that's why I brought Brian into Rolling Hills to be able to start building this the right way, and what he's done so far has been amazing.
You couldn't find a better guy relative to the golf industry and what he does for people in all parts of the industry and how he's come to the game.
I'm not standing on the lesson tee all day long, just giving lesson after lesson. So I get to play more with my students, I play more, I compete more. It's just been a great transition. I'm Brian Gott, and I'm a modern PGA coach.